So let's pick up on exactly what Jay Powell is confronting today, because you do understand this well. How does he thread the needle? Well, on the one hand, really giving useful information to the Congress. On the other hand, not giving hostages of fortune, because they're going to want to pin him down as much as they can on where he thinks inflation is going, where productivity growth is going, where things like that are going.
I'm sure that what he'll want to do is just to reiterate his commitment to the inflation target and the dual mandate. That's the one thing that is unchanging. What he won't want to do is to pre-commit himself to a specific path of interest rates. That really is a hostage to fortune, and it hasn't served well those people in the past who tried to do it.
And yet, looking forward, guidance is of great good value to the markets, to businesses, to people who are running the country. They have to give some sort of forward guidance for where they're heading, depending on what the data really show.
Yes, and the Fed makes forecasts and publishes those, but the market will sometimes have its own view about how the economy behaves. The most important thing for the Fed to communicate is its own so-called reaction function. That is, how it will respond to data as they come in. And there is no doubt that the path of interest rates has to reflect what is actually happening in the economy. All kinds of unexpected events can occur and hit the economy from time to time. And there's simply no point pretending that isn't the case.
Who is Jay Powell's audience today?
He will want to speak both to Congress and also to a wider public. Today is very much about Congress. It's only the first of many testimonies that he will give, so I don't think we should exaggerate and overemphasize the importance of this. It's the first time we'll see the dynamics of the relationship between him and the committees in front of which he will sit. And his communications to the wider public will evolve over time. And there's no one speech that central bank governors ever give that is seen as the turning point or setting out something in concrete. I think he will want to emphasize his own personal commitment, both to hitting the inflation target, but also to the independence of the Fed. And I think for him, the biggest challenge over the next 4 years is to ensure that the wider public, and especially Congress, understand the reasons for an independent Fed, and to try to protect the Fed from any further incursions on its independence.